Hi, my name's Marian Sudbury from the Department for International Trade, covering the UK but based out of our Manchester office. When Simone asked me to do 3 minutes on any topic for International Women's Day and the Northern Power Women Awards, I decided to pick what I see as a great opportunity for the North in economic development terms, and that is net zero. So 300 years ago, as you all know, the North was the cradle of the Industrial Revolution, and that was because a number of visionary men saw the chance to make a big change happen by doing things differently. And what they didn't realise at the time was the price that the Earth would pay for that. So it seems to me that now is the time for a group of visionary women in the North to seize the chance to make change by doing things differently, and this time save the Earth and its people. But where do I begin, I hear you say? Well, as I see it, there are 3 things you need to decide. What's the evidence on what makes the most difference? What's your motivation to make a difference? And how will you fund it? Now, luckily, the evidence part is easy because the Climate Change Committee did a report to Parliament last summer where they picked out 5 investment priority areas. The first is low carbon retrofits and buildings that are fit for the future. The second is tree planting, peat restoration and green infra. The third is strengthened energy networks. The fourth is infrastructure to make it easy for people to work from home, walk, cycle. And the fifth is moving towards a circular economy. So if we take buildings first, that's about energy efficiency and how they're heated. So you may have heard of passive buildings, and these require no energy to heat them. You basically put a shaft down into the centre of the earth, and the heat from the earth's core keeps your building at an ambient temperature. The rub is that your building has to be totally airtight first. So if it's drafty now, there might be some pre-work needed. Well, there will be. Then there's tree planting and peat restoration. I think they're self-explanatory, and there are lots of schemes that you can take part in if you want to contribute to those. Now, you might think that strengthened energy networks means when the guys come to sort out the electric on your street, they don't cut through the gas and water at the same time, as happened on my road this week. But if we take that upper level, this is basically about resilience in extreme weather conditions. So, for example, what happened in Texas recently, where sub-zero temperatures basically took out most of its utilities. Helping people work remotely and walk and cycle has taken off hugely during COVID, but there's still obviously more to be done, as you'll all be aware. And finally, a circular economy means moving from landfill and incineration to less waste production and better recycling. So those are the areas where there are opportunities for new products and services. And if I move to your motivation, and your work life this is, I think if you look at buildings, that would mean investing in your buildings now to save money on heating in the future. And more broadly, there's product and service opportunities and new sales opportunities. So, for example, we have COP26 coming to Glasgow in November, where the world's leaders will be together talking about climate change and net zero, and it's an opportunity for people to showcase products and services there. And looking last but not least at financing, this is something where angel investing and venture could come into their own, and you could look at it both as a funder or a raiser of funding, a user of funding. And for example, there are some networks that actively favour boards which have at least one woman on them, because diverse boards have been shown to perform better. So, let's together make 2021 the year when the Northern Power Women Network leaves COVID behind and becomes the engine of the green industrial revolution. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.